What's up everyone, WizardKen here with another Xbox 360 World of Tanks video. Today we are going to be continuing down the IS-4 line and we're going to be looking at the Tier 8 KV-4. Now before we get into this, I want to thank everybody that came out and watched me and Rush Dodge's live stream the other day, celebrating Rush Dodge's 2,000 subscribers and my 3,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for coming out and playing with us, everybody that platooned with us, and everybody that watched the videos. Without you guys, we would not be where we're at, and thank you guys so much. I wish we could do more. We just don't have the funds or opportunity or means to be able to do what we would love to do for you guys, like giving out t-shirts and gold or whatever we could do to help you guys and say thank you for what you do. But we're not able to really do that. So anyways, if you guys missed it or wasn't able to watch the entire show, I do have unedited versions that I put up from tier 6 to tier 10, each of them cut up for each tier, and they're an hour long. So tier 6 is an hour long, and so forth and so forth. If you want to go watch that, that's on my YouTube channel. Rush Dodge is also he also recorded that whole thing, and I don't know if he's going to be just, you know, putting the whole thing out, if he's going to cut it up, or if there's going to be just like special moment video kind of thing for that time we spent yesterday. But we just want to thank you guys for coming out and supporting us. You guys are amazing, and without you guys we wouldn't be where we're at. And we can't wait to get to 10,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers. It's amazing. We can't wait. It's going to be an awesome ride, and we're going to do everything we can to make you guys happy and to continue showing off World of Tanks, and so forth and so forth. Anyways, alrighty guys, so just like last week, we are comparing the IS-7 line with the IS-4 line. I have gone down the IS-7 line before, and I'm very familiar with that line. I love that line. I love my IS-7. And I thought it would be really neat to compare both of these lines together. If you're new to this series, welcome. Should have pointed that out at the beginning. Anyways, so let's compare the stats of the KV-4 and the IS-3. Now, I'm very excited about this comparison. It's because all the way from the KV-1 to the IS, it's been the same whole style. From the T150 to the KV-3, it's pretty much been the same kind of whole style kind of thing. So it's very interesting to see how they change now. The IS-3, if you haven't looked at one, I'm pretty sure you have, but this is when on the other line the hull changed up. They started using a beak hull, and you don't know what I mean. That means that the hull is shaped like a beak, pretty much, which allows you to pretty much face your enemy. You don't angle your tank anymore. The angling is done by the beak, which allows you to just point and shoot at a person, and there you go. You don't have to do anything else. And your turret is supposed to be pretty rounded and well armored, so that you don't even have to worry about that. So you can just pull up and just start killing people without having to worry about, oh god, am I angled enough? The beaked nose actually takes care of that, and the IS-7 is very definitely known for having that really awesome beak nose, having good hold down positions, and tearing the fuck out of people. I mean, it's an amazing tank. It's very fun. I really wish, if you guys haven't gotten it, you're going down the same line as me. I really suggest you guys going down the IS-7 line. It's a really awesome line. So anyways, that's why I think it's neat, because these two tanks are very different. This is where they start distinguishing between the two different armors, and it'll be neat to see which one comes out on top. Now, starting with the IS-3, the hit points on that thing is 1,450, and the KV-4 is 1,650. Another thing I forgot to say is both of these tanks are going to be compared at their highest package. So the IS-3 will be using the 122mm, and I decided to use the KV-4's 107mm to compare these two tanks. Anyways, like we were saying, the IS-3 has 1,450 hit points, and the KV-4 1,650. So there's only a 200 hit point difference, but the thing is we are late in the game. We are tier 8. We can see up to tier 10. That 200 extra hit points can actually probably save your ass if you get hit by something pretty big. Where on the IS-3 you might just die all the way, or right away. Anyway, so I'm going to say the KV-4 kind of wins you on that one. Always having more hit points always saves your butt. Now, the speed on the IS-3 is 38 kilometers per hour, where the KV-4 is only 30 kilometers per hour. Now, you guys might think, oh, yeah, that's not a big deal. It actually is, because to be honest with you, the KV-4 is a big bastard. 30 kilometers an hour is nothing. It's nothing, okay? I'm sorry, but that's 30 on, like, the perfect road. That's 30 on, like, a straight road. There's no bumps. There's no nothing. Majority of the time, I'm going, like, 22, 23 with this thing. 24. Stuff like that. The IS-3 is a lightweight tank. It can do about 30 to 38 easily on most terrain. It's not a bad tank at all. But the KV-4, you're a fat ass. You're going slow. So, and I give that to the IS-3 because there's so many times I've been in this KV-4 and I've tried to turn around to get back to my base and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going so slow. Yeah, it fucks you over sometimes. Now, the whole armor on the IS-3 is 110 in the front, 90 on the sides, and 60 on the rear. The KV-4 is 108 on the front, 150 on the sides, and 90 on the rear. Now, majority of the time, I would give this win to the KV-4. But the thing is, we're dealing with a beaked nose or a very angled front end. So if you put in the armor value of that slant and how much that would increase the 110, if you don't know what I mean, pretty much slanting your armor increases the thickness, kind of. That's how they kind of judge how much a tank can handle. We'll just say, you know, the KV-4 is 180 in the front. If I angle myself a little bit and allow my armor to slant itself, it can actually bounce higher tier or more penetrating shots because the armor value goes up because of it's not a direct hit, it's more of a slanted hit on an armor. So I could possibly be doing, if I slant my, you know, angle my armor, we'll just say 220. We'll just say that instead of the 180, which is, you know, a nice increase. So the IS-3 is 110, but if we put in that factor of like the beak nose, it's probably almost 180. So I would say these guys are pretty much tied in the front. The sides, we'll give that to the KV-4, and the rear, of course, the KV-4. But like I said, the front of this thing could possibly be the same as the KV-4. So I would say the KV-4 wins on this one, but yeah. Anyways, the IS-3, let's look at the turret. This is where these guys, and you guys are going to laugh on this. The IS-3's turret in the front is 249. Let me say that again. 249 armor on the front of an IS-3. Now, the sides are 172 and the rear is 100. The KV-4 has 180 armor in the front, 150 in the sides, 140 on the rear. So the IS-3 beats it not only in the front but also in the sides. Now the rear, it doesn't win against the KV-4, but fuck it, it's the fucking rear. But the funny thing is, 249 armor on the front of the IS-3. That is awesome. You want to know why? Because if you look at the IS-8 or the IS-7, they don't even get up to that thick of armor. That's fucking badass. 249 armor in the front of the IS-3. IS-3 definitely wins on the turret armor. And plus that thing is rounded as fuck. As we'll look at the pictures, I'll do a comparison of the KV-4 and the IS-3's weak spots, and you'll see. Pretty badass. Alright, so like I said, the IS-3 is going to be running the 122mm. So the rate of fire on that is 4.51. So 4 seconds, almost 5 seconds to shoot a round off. Or not shoot a round off. Jesus Christ. You can shoot about 4 rounds a minute. Almost 5 rounds a minute with a good crew. So that's what I meant to say. It's early, guys. It's fucking early for me. Anyways, the KV-4, we're running the max package on this thing. I decided to do the 107mm on this thing because of the rate of fire. This thing actually shoots 5.41 rounds a minute, and which with a good crew can almost 6 rounds a minute. So both of these tanks can almost shoot, you know, 5, maybe 6 rounds. Or not both of these tanks, but the IS-3 can do 5 rounds a minute. The KV-4 can do almost 6 rounds a minute. Not too big of a difference, but that extra round could actually save your life. Now, the IS-3 does 225 pen, where the KV-4 does 227 pen. Not a huge difference, but of course it is a little bit more pen. But oh my god, fuck me! I told you it was early. I fucking told you it was early. Anyways, 225 pen from the IS-3, 227 from the KV-4. I'm gonna let those just maximum, you know, just whatever. They're equal. We'll just say that. All right. So the damage with that 122 on the IS-3 can do 390 with that gun. The KV-4 does only 320. Not a huge difference, especially if you add in that I can do an extra round than the IS-3. Technically, the KV-4 would be winning on, you know, damage in that sense, but yeah, overall damage, like, it could kind of win. But anyways, it would come down to pretty much skill, roll of dice, and the mapping. I mean, seriously, guys, these tanks are pretty much the same. But then again, the IS-3, I bet you would. A lot of people have told me the KV-4 has kicked the IS-3's ass all the time. They laugh. They're like, oh my god, the IS-3 sucks. And stats-wise, pretty much the IS-3 should win. And I feel like you're going against people that just don't know really how to run that tank, or not using it to its fullest potential. And I think that's probably why you're winning that. So, man, I can't wait until we can, like, do the practice mode, so I could sit down and I could play against you guys. If we could really compare these tanks, I mean, that's how my reviews are going to go when they actually bring out the practice mode. I'm going to sit down, have Rush Dodge play with me, or somebody else play with me, and we're going to just show off different aspects of these tanks, because, to be honest with you, this is not a fair review. I mean, I could show you all these pictures of the damage that these things can do. I could show you all the stats, everything on these tanks, but it's not fair, because really, to be honest with you, you need to have a human to human ratio in there. Like I said, it comes down to player skill, comes down to roll of dice, and it comes down to map. So, anyways, I'm done venting. I'm not really venting, but to be honest with you, it's not fair to you guys. I try to do my best on reviewing these tanks, but there's only so much I can do. And to really be honest with you, I wish I could just go into a battle and just sit there and show you guys different things on these tanks on a one-on-one time kind of thing. Show you how the armor reacts to different tiers that it goes against. So, anyways, let's move on to the armor and look at the weak spots on this tank. Alright, so let's look at the front of this tank, guys. This is a pretty nasty tank. Now, it only has 180 in thickness, but it actually is pretty decent as for bouncing stuff. If you could look at the lower plate, we're going to look at the whole lower plate. You can see those two, like, U-bolts right there. Right underneath those things, or right at those things, that's 160 in the sense of thickness. Now, right above them, still on the lower plate, 180. It's pretty thick. It's a pretty nice lower plate. And I've had a lot of people bounce there, so I wouldn't really recommend shooting it. Now, on the upper plate, though, you could see that there is a driver viewport and a gunner viewport. Those are really nasty spots to shoot at. I've been hit there a lot. My driver's died so many times, I have no idea why people even replace him, because he dies all the time. It's not even funny. Those are pretty nasty spots to hit. Now, moving up to the turret. Now, you can see the gun mantle right in front of us. Right underneath that gun mantle, this is the part you're not going to see, is a very flat spot. So, looking at the upper part of the hull, or the upper plate, right above the driver's viewport right there, it kind of flattens off. Like, right above it, it flattens off. And the turret usually sits there on most tanks. Like, you know, there's the upper plate and then the turret. There's no gaps right there. Like, if you look at the back end of a tank from, like, an arty point of view, you know, the turret covers up that front hole, but it doesn't cover the back, and so usually already shoot the back end of these tanks. Well, there's a gap right there, and the reason I even bring this up is the other day my driver died. I looked at the front, I'm like, how the hell did he die? I got shot in the turret, and it ricocheted, but he died. Anyways, the round actually shot, and I looked at it. It was funny, I rewound it, looked at it. I had a gun, or a barrel, or bleh, I had a round shoot at me. It hit off my gun mantle. It ricocheted down, straight down where that, you know, nice upper plate would have been nice to have, into that really soft spot of my upper plate, and went straight down and killed my driver. Yep, just ricocheted right off the gun mantle, straight down. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It was the funniest thing in the world. Anyways, but yeah, so be careful there. You do have that little bit of a gap. It's very rare that would happen, but if Artie does hit you there, you're gonna get fucked. You are gonna get fucked. If you look at the front of, or the top of the turret, now you'll see that there is a gunner port up there, kind of like the T110 E3, E4, and E5. Now on the E3, you notice that that's a really hard spot to shoot, or you pretty much ricochet. Like, but on the E4 and E5, it's easy to shoot and hit. Like, it's stupid. Anyways, kind of think of this thing as the T110 E3. Don't really try shooting there. That's 180 on thickness too, and you still have to shoot through that little gun mantle, which probably makes it like 200 something. So don't even try shooting this thing on that little top spot. I would say don't try it. Now there are these little like round thimble kind of viewports that are sticking up. You can shoot there. Those are great to shoot at. I've been hit there a couple of times. And Artie, there's a huge flat spot on top of this roof that you can, or this turret that you can shoot through pretty nicely. So that's pretty much it for the front of this thing. Let's move to the side. Alright guys, so looking at the side of this thing, starting on the lower part of the hull, in between the tracks. Now the middle part of this tank, please guys, look at this. That is where the engine is. It's not in the back where most engines or most tanks are. It's in the actual middle. So if you try shooting this thing near the back end from the side, you're not going to hit the engine. You're going to just damage the tank. You're not going to take out the engine, which is really nice to do. If you could take out the engine and the tracks, it's always great, because they got two things that have to be repaired. That sucks. I hate it when that happens to me, but it's really a good strategy to do if you can. Anyway, so moving up to the turret, you guys can see on the pictures that back wing spot is probably the best spot to shoot this thing on the main turret. You can ammo rack this thing, do a lot of damage to it. I'm not going to try to point out these different little viewport areas and other little commander spots that you can shoot at and take out like the gunner and stuff. You can see that in the pictures. I will mention this, that side of that other gunner port that's on the top, that big cancer cell kind of thing. You could shoot there in the sides, but come on guys, why would you shoot there when you have this big fucking turret to shoot at that you can ammo rack? Don't even, yeah. That's just up there just in case you do miss, you actually do some damage. Anyways, let's move to the rear. Anyways, looking at the back of this thing, yeah, same concept guys. If you shoot the lower, you know, part of this or the upper part of this plate on the hull, you're going to be damaging the engine in some sort of way. On the back side of this turret, if you shoot the back side of the turret, which that's what I would aim for personally, ammo rack this thing. Ammo rack this thing and take it out. KV-4s can be a bastards on the field. So let's move off to the right side. I know we're going through this quickly, but to be honest with you, there's not much to say about the back or the sides. Pretty self-explanatory where to shoot these things. Really, to be honest with you, the front of this tank is what you need to worry about if you're going against this thing. You need to know those weak spots. So pay attention to what we said at the beginning of this armor review. Alright, so looking at the side of this thing, it's a mirror image of the other side. Of course, the engine is right there in the middle of the turret kind of thing. If you're looking at the hull, and then if you move up to the actual turret itself and look at the wing, Nice spot to Amarex. That's where I try to aim for all the time with this. When I'm going against fellow KV-4s, or I'm in another tank going against a KV-4. Really, really, really nasty to hit. Now, some of you guys can see a little bit of gappage between the turret ring kind of thing. Don't even try shooting there. My turret ring hardly ever goes out. It's really nasty when an HE round comes through, but most of the time I don't have any problems with that. Like I said, you could shoot at the cancer cell on the top, but to be honest with you, I wouldn't care for it. Just, you know, it's there just in case you do miss. Trying to shoot that side of the bigger turret. You don't want to overshoot this thing. Come on, guys. This thing has a good amount of health on it. Why fuck it up? Why try to fuck up your good shot? Yeah, because when this thing gets hit and it turns to shoot at you, you better be ready, because this thing can be nasty. Alright guys, so we've talked about the stats on this tank and the IS-3. We've showed the comparison of the weak spots on this tank. Hopefully you guys you know, looked at the IS-3 and the KV-4 and tried to see like the comparison there, and how that beak nose kind of changes up the armor status of the other IS heavy lines. Now, I know we flew through the armor stuff. I usually spend a lot more time on it, but to be honest with you, the sides and the rear are really shit on this tank, in the sense they're big, they're open, they're the easiest spots to shoot at. So if you get on the side of this thing, fucking kill it from the side. Don't try to go one-on-one head-on with this thing. Or don't even try ramming it. Don't be a dumbass. I had 4 people on the same game ram me. They all died. I lost, I think, altogether, with everybody hitting me, 100 hit points. So, yeah. Don't ram me in this thing. Yeah, that's just stupid.
I don't know how I always take those when I'm doing like night shifts or.
I used to do double shots of them, and now they don't work for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. And then I used to do double shots and an energy drink. That, man, my heart rate used to go crazy, but not anymore. Alright. I'm going right on this.
That's probably the right choice.
We'll regret it later.
ELC AMX.
Looking a little low, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not going to shoot him, but just keep going.
Boom, 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 boom. Big Bertha is on the move.
Have you had many people try to ram you on that thing?
Oh yeah, I've had like 3 or 4 in a row ram me, and they all died. Yeah. I got a mastery badge because of it. Like, they would lose like 500, 700 hit points, and I'd lose like nothing. I'd lose a track, and I'd be like, eh. Oh god.
So much weight.
I lost a track. Someone help me. Ooh, somebody just ricocheted. Heard that.
Oh my god, I bounced off the side of an Indian PZ. Whatever. Crock of shit.
Oh, there's an IS coming. And I'm gonna meet him.
And then Buddy... The only thing poking out is my barrel, and he shoots my barrel and hits it and fucks it up.
Hello, Mr. IS.
Is that a heavy? There's a fucking heavy out in the open now. Right there.
Ooh, I got you on fire. And you bounced. How'd you like that, IS? How'd you like that? T-28 prototype. That might hurt.
Shot that tiger in the ass.
The prototype might hurt.
Wasted my repair kit on fixing my cannon.
Coming for you, T-28. Coming for you, buddy. Eat that, T28. Reloading.
Oh, come on. Depression on this thing so bad.
Ha ha! You knocked out my viewfinder. I don't need it. I can still see you. Oh, you're lucky.
Ah, he's on fire.
Yep, he is on fire.
Hello, bud. You should definitely stay out in the open for me.
Goodbye.
Oh, I just bounced off. I bounced
Engine
off his
shot.
rear.
Finish him off. One more shot. One more shot. Why are you sitting there, buddy? Like, you're dead.
Turn around.
He didn't even try to run around or run away.
My commander's dead.
There's an
I'm thinking of going back to the base here. They got a lot of guys there.
Yeah, I'm heading back right now.
May as well.
Defend the base. Yeah, no problem, buddy. All on top of that shit. Oh, God. He's behind us.
At least you guys are responding. You know, get in the game, they say defend the base, and then they sit there. Okay.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, you're lucky I missed. There's an E25 behind me. This is cute.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh shit, there's somebody on the base. This one I thought I was safe.
I bounced off an E25.
What is
Yeah.
left? Oh, there's a lot of mediums and stuff here.
Ugh. Come here.
Oh, now he's on the base again.
Who likes bouncing me?
They're doing Indian hands.
You're gonna need some help, probably.
Turn around. Yeah, I'm heading up that way, dude, but it's gonna take me a few minutes.
Oh my god, I bounced the lower plate of a tiger. And he fucking damages me. Eat my shit.
Eat my shit. Just eat my shit. Eat it!
Yeah, I need help here.
Yeah, we're coming up, buddy.
We got an Indian panther here. That
Here, I'll go first. Hi, Indian. Oh, you knocked up my track. Eat shit.
get him.
Go, go, go. Oh,
I
damn.
got it.
Your tracks are gone. Fuck.
Yeah. And I'm dead. But he's trapped. Nah, he moved. Now he's got to move up. He got his lower place.
Hi, bub. Hi, bub.
Yeah, I need help now.
I can't get over there. I'm facing my own bullshit. Ugh. This is funny. I'm pushing this IS-6. Ooh, you little bastard.
Nice shot. 348 on that one.
Ah, come on!
Come on, Rash. You got
Oh,
this.
I'm dead.
One
I'm
more
fucking
shot.
dead.
Oh, shit. I
You
missed.
just fucked my turret.
Oh,
he's
fuck.
getting it.
This might not be good. This might not be good, kids. Yeah, that wasn't good.
Nice.
I'm taller than you. Eat
Yeah.
shit. God damn it, I'm not gonna make it to the flag in time. My slow ass son of a bitch.
Oh, are you kidding me already? This turret is consistently fucked on me. Like, he kept breaking my turret over and over again.
Seriously, I didn't get mastery badge on that? You son of a bitch game. This is the KV-4 in a nutshell. Now, really, to be honest with you, this versus the IS-3, to be honest with you, I think the IS-3 would win. Just because of that really thick armor on the front of the turret And if you get a really nice hold down position, you could tear up the KV-4. But on the other hand too, if I don't find a really good hold down position, the KV-4 could probably kick my ass. I've done it before against these IS-3s and stuff like that. So all in all, like I said, it's going to come down to player skill, the map, and the roll of dice. But they're very unique tanks. They both have their pros and cons. One's really fast and, you know, can move around and has a really nice armor setting to them. The other one is slower, but it's got a nice reload to it. It's heavy. It can take on some, you know, it can ram people and stuff. And it's not going to take no for an answer. It's gonna KV-4 is a beast. Thank you guys so much. Please hit the like button. It helps me so much. I know I don't say that enough, but the like button really helps my video get out there more, and we can gain more people and stuff like that. Also, if you're new to the channel, thank you for coming. Hopefully you guys subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button. I beg you. I pay money, or my Rush Dodge will pay you money to subscribe to me. Yeah, that's what he said. I swear to God he did. Hopefully he doesn't hear this part, but yeah. Anyways guys, I'm WizardKen. Thank you guys so much for everything. Until next time, see ya.